Hello. If you guys saw how I was trying to do that, oh my god. I was literally trying to crawl on my dresser and try and like climb down. I don't know what I was thinking, but like if you saw me, like I'll try and recreate it for you. At first it was all the way down there, right? And I was trying to like try and stretch down. I was like, no way I'm going all the way down there. So I put it a little bit higher. I was trying to get down. This is what I look like. At first I couldn't do it this way, so I had to like get down on here. And then I was like I just got home from work. I got home like maybe a couple hours ago. I just took the fattest, most obese, like Weight Watchers kind of type of nap. Like it was crazy. Today is finally the day, guys. It is the day that I start to get to work on this thing. And if you guys haven't seen the TikTok that I made a video trying to throw out my old water bottle that I used. It was probably like 5 years old.
Fly high, baby.
And I actually threw it out today because on the way home from work, I stopped by this metal recycling center. It's like, I didn't know there was like a dedicated metal recycling center just for like scrap metal. Because apparently you can't recycle it, normal recycling things can't like take it. I don't want to put it in the trash because I feel like it's not going to degrade or whatever, so I was like, I'm going to recycle this. I pulled up to the spot and there was like just like this one house and next to it was like the landfill, which I assume is all metal because it's a metal recycling facility, but like I pulled up and like there was a lady sitting outside, there was someone sitting in their car, there's like a small parking lot and they're just all staring at me. Because like they somehow knew that I just didn't belong there, but they're all staring at me while I pulled up. I parked. I got out of the car. I held up my one water bottle. Pretend this is the water. I'm like, I'm assuming can y'all take this? I'm trying to get rid of it. And they're like, oh, you guys want to toss it? And they're like, yeah. I just gave it to her, and she's like, all right. And I drove away. But hey. Saving the environment one bottle at a time. Look how green my thumb is.
Bitch, where?
We're finally gonna get some stuff to paint this bad boy. I'm currently charging all my stuff because I kind of forgot to do that. I knew I was gonna film today, but I just kind of forgot. Like I didn't really think of like my camera and everything. It's all charging over there. Like this is the setup. Got my camera, my batteries, they're going. So I made a TikTok asking y'all what I should put on my bottle. I needed some inspo, because I thought like y'all would have some ideas for me. So taking your suggestions, I'll put them right here. I'm kidding, there are 0 suggestions. No, I'm kidding. I already kind of had like an idea of what I wanted to put. I was up the other night trying to make a little draft, a little like design, see how everything would look with the red and everything. I was drawn on Photoshop with like a little tablet I had, like an old tablet like I bought like a long time ago when I used to draw. But we're gonna go to Walmart, see what they got. I don't know what I'm gonna use, maybe some paint. So it's like kind of gold, right? So I don't know if I'm gonna do like yellow paint or gold paint. If they have something metallic, like a metallic paint, that would be kind of cool. Or maybe like even those metallic Sharpies, because that would be a little bit easier than trying to paint it with like the brush and everything. But we'll see how it looks, but let's go get changed. The camera's been charging for a little bit, so let's go. All right, I gotta preface this by saying I don't live in the best area. You guys will see what I mean when I get to Walmart, but there's a bunch of stuff at this Walmart that pisses me off, and it's just like, I don't know, you'll see what I mean. This is the Walmart that I've been going to though for a long time because it's just so close to my house. This is the spot. This is not the spot, I mean, not like the spot, but this is the spot when I need something. Ah! Oh my god. Do y'all enjoy that? Alright, so we have finally made it inside. It's kind of packed right now, but it's whatever. If you do know me though, I do like to roam around in stores. Like I don't go in with a grocery. Oh my god. Like I don't go in with a grocery list. I just kind of wander around, and then when I get to it, I get to it. I just kind of like seeing what they have. What the hell? Thank God, somebody died at this Walmart. And they put it with the pumpkins. Please come on me. Oh yeah. Guys, I think I found the heat. Oh baby. Oh baby. Get the shit out of the way. Y'all already know I gotta get this one.
And he gets 5 big booms. Boom! Boom!
Boom, boom.
Boom!
You see this guy walking around the store, what do you do? I'm crying. Oh no, guys, I'm stuck. What should I get? What should I get? Maybe this one? Or that one? Oh, my back kind of hurts. Oh. Dude, this is so small, I can't get this off. What are these dupes, bro? They want me Birkenstock so bad.
Right.
I used to unironically shop at Walmart for clothes, but that was when I was like 8. And I thought everything here was heat. But looking back on it now, this is a very questionable taste. Wait, why they got some sexy ass mannequins here though? Oh, I found his family. Look, I found his brothers and sisters and his mom and dad and his whole... You're home, you're home. Look the other way. You're home, you're home. Family reunion. Yeah, we at the family function. Hey. Wait, I really fuck with the seasonal sections at stores because I love all this stuff. Look at all the stuff they have. Oh man. Look at these dancing ghosts. Wait. Why is it low key? How the hell do I turn this thing on there? Is there like a... Oh, I think it's in the foot. Hey. Wait. Hey. Get it. What if I turn it all at once and run away? Guys, should I cop this hat? Oh, princess. Or should I cop this one? Oh, wow. Y'all not wicked like me. Oh. Okay. You guys remember what I was talking about before? Exhibit A? They locked all the socks up. So every single time I want a pair of socks, I gotta call somebody. And I gotta wait like ages for them to come. And there's barely anybody in the store. Bro. I'm just gonna walk barefoot everywhere. There's way too much work. I've always seen piñatas at people's birthday parties on TV, and I've always wanted one so bad. Cause what do you mean I just get to smack and the candy comes out? Like, I need one of these. Should I get one of these? Alright, we made it to the office supply section, and I actually have to grab something for my dad because we don't have a stapler in the house, so I gotta grab that for my dad. You know, just what I needed, you know, at the office after a long day, maybe in between my work. Obviously I need one of these. Some free Shavakadoos
Free
in the office section.
Free Shavaka!
So after an hour at Walmart, all we have in our cart is our stapler and of course our handy dandy skeleton. What more do you need? We got some more locked up shit over here. But of course it's the electronics, so kind of makes sense. I don't know if anyone remembers going to Walmart. Before they used to have like games that you could play on here. Like it would be like the Xbox or PlayStation or even the Wii, and they would have games on there like Mario Kart or like Donkey Kong or something. And I remember going as a kid, and I used to be playing those games all day. Like whenever I had to go grocery shopping with my mom and she brought me, she usually just kind of dropped me off at the electronics place, and I just kind of played games the whole time until she was done. And I had a great time, but they took it away. I'm so sad. What has this world come to? Wait, these are kind of heat though. I kind of want to wear one of these. Let's see if they have my size.
The poof. Yeah, look at it.
Y'all know I had to get the fresh set too. Hey. Oh, dude, you know how you knew you were bougie back then? When you had these. These were the legit coloring pencils, dude. The twistable ones? Come on. These are my I'm trying to find the golden sharpness. Oh, we got them. I don't see any of the ones that sell just the gold ones though. I don't really need the other colors. Okay, we finally made it to the paint section after all that. I don't know what paint I want. I'm thinking something metallic. Let's see if they have something in my color. I think it's down here. See, I want gold, but I don't know really what shade I want. Maybe this one. It's most yellow. Antique. Inca gold, I mean. I can't read.
My
Antique
name is
so weird.
Valthorn.
I don't know what would look best on the bottle. I think this one would stand out the most. This one could also work too, but I feel like this one's a little bit too dark. What is this? Pure gold? I don't know. I don't think it would stand out too much. And then we need some white too. It's easy. Okay, I realized I never actually showed you guys the design that I'm trying to do. So it's gonna be like a little bit red, gold, white. Here it is. Right there. Or maybe, I don't know. Fill up the screen. And the thing that Walmart does is when they have furniture out, they kind of put it on this pedestal. So I don't know if like I'm actually supposed to go on top of it. Cause what if I want to try it out and see how it feels? You know what I mean? Because that's a big part in furniture person. You gotta know how it feels, if it's comfy or not. So I think we gotta take a feel. That was a mid couch. I would not buy it. Yo. That shit had no cushion on there. It was just all wood under. Oh my god. Did y'all see that bounce on there? No? Yeah, of course you didn't, because it was just straight wood. That kind of hurt. That kind of hurt. I gotta get out of here because it's almost been 2 hours since I've been in this Walmart. So let's check out. Let's check out. Oh, another dining table. I can't. I gotta get out of here. I gotta put the skeleton back though. I don't want this. See, the thing is, I can't put it back where the pumpkins are because now that'll look weird. I feel like it was a lot weirder than me taking it from pumpkins. It would be so much more weird if I put it on the pumpkins. I'm gonna leave that to a worker to do that so I don't get kicked out or something. Alright, another reason. Last time I had to buy deodorant here, I had to wait like 15 minutes for someone to show up to unlock the gate. And then once I actually got there, they locked it up in a small box. And then when I checked out, I had to wait another 5 minutes for someone to unlock it from the box so I could scan it and pay for it. Yo, ICLTS PMO SMRN.
I call it mathematics.
What'd you say? Yo, I'm dead. Holy $80 for these? Nuts. You gotta be a Halloween aficionado to buy that. No way I'm dropping $80 for a goddamn skeleton. We're not homeboys anymore. Jeez, dude, I was in there for a while. It got dark. It's probably in there for like 2.5 hours maybe. Hey, always remember to return your carts. Because if you guys don't, we're not friends no more. You're an asshole. Nah, it's just easier to do. I swear I do it every single time, not just for the camera. Alright, I also got some Subway because I was getting a little bit hungry. I was there for a while. And before y'all say anything, I think Subway is so gas. I think y'all just hate on Subway. Well, actually, you have to get the right meat at Subway because some of the meat does look a little bit questionable. I got the meatball marinara, which I feel like it's not too bad. You know, meatball, it's just meatball. Ooh. Oh, she smells so good. Some privacy, please. Look at that. Okay, y'all can't really see that, but I don't care. I was craving this for so long. I don't know why. I think Subway is just absolute gaseous. Subway's good when you don't got a bitch in your ear saying it's nasty. I also have to go to Harbor Freight. I don't know how you pronounce it. I gotta go there after because I gotta pick up a crowbar for my dad. So we gotta get that after we finish our meal. What the hell? Hey, don't mess with me. Don't mess with me. Oh. So I have my paint. I have my gold and my white paint. I also have my Sharpie pens. Again, I'm not sure if I want to use the paint or the Sharpie because I don't know if I like this kind of gold better or this kind of gold. This one's like more yellow. But we're gonna get started. I don't know, like, that's a design, right? And I don't know, like, how I'm gonna, like, put it on here, you know what I mean? Like, I wish I could, like, just grab it, right? And just, like, I don't know if I'm gonna have to, like, trace it or something. Or I don't know how I'm gonna do it. So I'm probably gonna trace the design on here with pencil or something first. I don't know if I'm gonna finger paint. It's day 32. I'm scared, I'm hungry, I'm afraid to leave my house. For some reason, everybody wants to sexually harass me and I don't know why. I'm hungry, I'm starving, please send food, send help. Hopefully the days will end. Oh man. Yo. I'm just kidding, I actually have brushes, so. Oh my god, I'm free! For those of you guys that's saying that design's too hard, you're not gonna be able to do it, you're trash, you don't know me. You don't know me. I actually did a lot of art projects before. Like for Secret Santa, I painted on a tote bag for one of my friends, and It was the album cover of Kelly Uchis's what's it called? I think Red Moon on Venus. I think that's the album name. Also did a couple other stuff. Here, let me get it for you. Oh. Alright, so I did a couple paint nights. I got this guy right here, Pangsu. I don't know if y'all know Pangsu. This is my goat, my king, my everything, him. My next one, I have this little cat right here. I don't know if y'all know the meme. If you know, you know. That's all I'm gonna say. If you know, you are a real one. Okay, so I'm watching this back while I'm editing, and I just have to hit this. Let me see if I can do it right. All right, let me just put it right here. I think that's a good spot. And then, all right, this next one, I think it's Hoi An. There's like buildings. You'll see the reflection in the water. And there's like boats, and then like little paper lanterns down at the bottom right here. And you know what? This is actually all done by finger painting. So, you know, I'm pretty handsy. But I think this design is definitely doable. The only thing is, like, there's a lot of, like, fine lines in between the thing. So that's going to be kind of hard to do. I don't know if I'm going to, like, paint it on there and just like, scrape it out later. I don't know. We'll see how it is. Okay, so I'm trying to figure out, if I were to paint this, what order should I paint everything in? Because you know how, like, there's, like, things overlapping and there's layers and stuff. So I feel like, so I gotta turn a couple things off. Mountains are gonna be first. What? Wait. So I feel like we have to do the mountains first because there's a lot of stuff on top of it, but nothing behind it. So if I turn everything off, let me see. Dragon, clouds. What the hell is that? Why are you not turning off? I think the order to do it is going to be the mountains, and then the dragon, and then after that, the clouds. Boom, boom, bop, ba-da-ba-ba, bow. Yeah! I think that's the order. I don't know if I'm gonna do that little bison up there yet. That was just like a little whim. I feel like, I don't know if it goes well with the rest of it, but I'm just a huge fan. I'm a huge fan of whatever this is. So, I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. So, I think I might have to do it in separate days or something, just for it to dry. So mountains today, maybe. I think a dragon might take a little bit, just because it's kind of intricate. And it's huge. Oh man, it's gonna be a lot harder than I thought it would, but we're gonna figure it out, guys. I think it'd be easier if I turned the grid on, just to like make like squares and everything. And like, I don't know, I feel like that would kind of help. But I don't know how I do that. I got the grid on and it's like by every inch. So I feel like that could give me a good guide on how to size everything on the bottle. Because I measured it and it's like, I don't know, however this many inches and however this many inches, I forget. But hey, we got it. Okay, so if I sketch it with pencil, I don't even know if pencil's gonna show up on here. Oh, this is so scary. First mark. Oh, wait, does it come off though? Hey. So pencil shows up on here and it comes off. That's pretty shmoney. I kind of have to make like grid lines. Maybe that'll make it easier and I can just like fill it in square by square, but all right. I see the vision. Oh. Dude, this thing keeps moving on me because it keeps rolling around. It's kind of hard to do. Okay, so I got all the vertical lines on there. It kind of looks like a watermelon right now, but I don't know how I'm going to do the horizontal ones because like it goes all the way around the bottle. I might just do like little tick marks along these lines just to I don't know. I don't know, guys. I think now we're gonna trace everything onto this thing. I think I'm just gonna trace everything and then go in with paint after, and then hopefully after that I can erase everything and hopefully it comes off. So we're step 1 complete. You can kind of see it, but I realize as I'm doing this, when I'm marking it with the pencils, the lead's kind of coming off. If you even like kind of like touch it, it smudges and then it kind of comes off. So I feel like I can't trace the whole thing right now. I have to do it step by step. So I think I'm gonna move on to painting to the mountains right now. I just have to test the paint and the Sharpie because they're kind of different colors. I gotta see which one I like better. This gold paint is metallic, so I gotta shake it up a little bit, make sure, you know, I get that shine everywhere. Whoa, get your mind out of the gutter, damn! Alright, I'm gonna try the gold one. I'm gonna try the gold Sharpie, see how it looks. It's a little bit darker than the paint, but maybe it'll change color when it's on paper or something. This is the Sharpie. It's shining. It's shining. It's not like yellow gold, which is what like I'm kind of looking for, because it's kind of supposed to be like one of the lucky red envelopes, and those ones are usually like more yellow instead of like a dark gold. So let's get this on. This is the paint compared to the Sharpie. You see how the paint is a lot bright, more, oh my god. You see you see how the paint is brighter than the Sharpie? I kind of like that. The thing is, like, the paint is kind of thin, so I definitely gotta do a couple layers on the bottle just to make it like stand out. But I think I'm gonna go with the paint, and maybe I'll do the Sharpie for like detail or something. Cause like maybe I can use it and use like use it as shade or something. Cause I definitely can use that. Also, I don't want to waste these Sharpies that I bought. So this is the setup. We got our bottle, paint, and then stuff on the bottom, just so that the paint doesn't get everywhere. We have our laptop, and let's get it. Let's get it. I think I'm gonna get some painter's tape just to make it easier. Just so I don't get it on like the bottom rim or whatever. Oh, now we're talking. Okay, we got the first mountain done. Oh, look at that. I think it looks sick already. Do you guys see the vision? Imagine, okay, this is the first one. I just gotta add another layer on it once it dries, because kind of see how splotchy it is. Oh, y'all see that? Y'all see how the light? Oh my god! Ha! Y'all see how that light hits this? And it looks crazy. It looks crazy. Once I add more layers on top of this, and once I add more mountains, oh, this gotta be banging, bruh. As I was painting the second mountain, the third mountain just disappeared. Like, I think it was because I was just touching it all around and like trying to like hold it at so many different angles. The sketch and pencil just disappeared, and I think I just smeared it off with my hands. So I think I gotta re-sketch that. Oh god! And also another thing I realized is that I should have been like emptying this before I started drawing, because while I'm drawing, it's kind of heavy, and like, y'all hear that every single time I move the bottle? Woo! Alright, first layer mountains done. It kind of looks like if you came on it and smeared it on the bottle, but that's only the first layer. So once I get more layers, it's gonna look a lot better. But even then, I still think it looks pretty good when the light hits it. Y'all see that? That low-key took a little bit. I think, what time did I start? What time is it now? I feel like I started at 30, so then that means like it's like 3.5 hours to do this. That's like to sketch everything, you know, the grid and then the mountains, everything, and the paint. But I think after that, the other layers shouldn't take too long, just because I already have everything on it already. So, hey, day 1, let's go. Okay, so after about a week, look at where we are. Look at how solid it is. Let me do a little bit of spin so you guys can see it. You see how solid it is? Definitely looking a lot better from the first day that we started. I probably did maybe like 6 or 7 Okay, I'm sorry. I probably did that many layers, a lot more than I thought it would to look this solid. So it's probably gonna take a little bit longer than I thought. So this probably took a week, and maybe it's gonna be like a week for each thing. So like a week for the mountains, week for the dragon. Maybe the clouds aren't too bad. There's not too much of that one, but yeah, it's gonna take a little bit. But really liking how it's coming out. Really looking really good. Thing is though, I have to paint this and get it done pretty quick, or else the paint is gonna start coming off, because I already kind of bumped it into like surfaces. You see that little mark right there? I already bumped my bottle and like into like a table corner or something, and that little mark right there came off. Same thing like a little bit up here. Some water got onto it. I tried to wipe it off and just ended up taking the paint off. So I gotta do this quick before the whole thing just gets ruined. And also I forgot I have to buy like a sealer to protect it at the end, because imagine I paint all this, drop it, and then it's just I would actually just cry. But I gotta paint up that one spot, put some layers back on again. But I think I'm gonna start with the dragon. I gotta start sketching again with these lines. God damn. But hey, it's looking really good so far. Just imagine how it's gonna look at the end. Oh man. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Yep, there it is. Okay, don't mind the background noise. It is Saturday in my house, and you know, we don't play on Saturdays in this house. Every Saturday my parents drink and do karaoke downstairs, so they're downstairs singing. That's what you're hearing. Sometimes I join them for a drink. Sometimes I sing a song with them. Not today though, because I told them I was busy. But yeah, don't mind it. Or you can listen along, let me know how they sound. Give them some song recs. Only in Vietnamese though, because they don't know how to sing in English. This one's already going to be a little bit of a pain, because the dragon has some very intricate designs, and I don't even know where to start on this, because there's like very thin lines and everything, and it's just, oh my god. All right, we're just gonna go for it. Bro, fingers, no matter what you're drawing them on, people, dragons, I don't know, furries or whatever, hardest thing to do. I can't get this right. Oh my god, it's bugging me. Can y'all see that? Y'all can barely see it, but the dragon's almost doing like a clock it, like, can y'all see that? Clock it. Okay, let me show y'all the little sketch. The lighting in my room's kind of pretty buns, so I don't know if you guys can see that, but there's the head. Keeps going down. All right, if this camera would focus, come on. All right, it's not coming. Yeah, so y'all can kind of see it. Y'all just have to squint a little bit. It is done though, I swear. I just can't. What if I do this? Please. Yeah, nah. All right, yeah, it's done. I gotta get painting on it, and I gotta get the first. Oh, I gotta get the first layer on there, and hopefully it'll be easier to see after that. So this one's gonna take a lot longer because this dragon just has so many f***ing nooks and crannies, and I gotta get through like its ass cracking everywhere. But we're gonna get through it. We're gonna get to it. We're gonna get to it. This is the brush that I was using before. As you can see, it's a little bit fat. Okay, as you cannot see. But I got my other brushes, so this is what I've been using, and then I got these other ones that are a little bit smaller, so I think they should do the job. What if I do this? Welcome to my makeup tutorial. Yeah, it's not working. All right, you can definitely see it though. It's a little bit smaller, these two, than this one. But yeah, I hopefully this is small enough to get in there. We're back on the floor again because the lighting is a lot better down here. Where is my paint? Where did it go? I thought I grabbed it. Okay. Let's get it. Also, I realized that I should have taken photos like a little bit before and after photo. Just because I want to see how it progresses, but it's kind of weird because it's like circular, so I don't know. Maybe I'll do a video. We'll see. Oh my god. Dude, this alone took me, I don't know, maybe like, what time did I even start this? Like 3 hours? 2-3 hours to do all of this? Okay, I will say I was not doing it the fastest I could. I was kind of slacking off here and there, but do you see like how many little small lines this thing has? I think it looks pretty good though. Again, it's just the first layer, so it kind of looks a little bit like opaque. Is that the word? I always get the word opaque mixed up. I actually don't know what opaque means. I can't remember if it's like super clear or super transparent or super like bold. I don't know. Okay, first layer down. I did change it a little bit. You see how like the belly is red instead of filling it all in. But I think it's looking pretty good, especially when the light hits it. Look at that. Shing! Clock it, clock it. All right, we're gonna get some more layers on this, and then I gotta do the dragon the whole way around. Like it's supposed to go all the way around the bottle. But it's getting there. It's definitely getting there. Look at that. I don't know if this is a common painting thing, but sometimes I get pissed off doing this because I swear my hand just has a mind of its own and it just doesn't move the way I want it to, and then it just paints all over the thing and outside the lines. It messes me up, and I get so mad sometimes I can't even lie. But let me know if that's a common thing, or if I have some kind of Parkinson's, or let your boy know. Ooh. Mm-hmm. So I did fuck up a little bit, and you can't see it. It's right here. So I got a little bit ahead of myself and I started painting the clouds, which, you know, look really good. But then I started painting over the dragon, and I realized like there's just way too many clouds. I was not rocking with it. So I try to take it off, and how are you gonna take off paint on top of paint? You know what I mean? Like I thought I could do it, so I was scraping the white on top of the gold. And at first it went okay, like the white was coming off, but then the gold came off, and then I like tried to pick at it, and then the whole thing came off, and yeah. You can see where the cloud was. Like this part is the tail. But you see what I was saying? Like if this covered the dragon right here, and there's these other clouds up here, and down here. I feel like that would have been too much. And I think it would look better if it was like behind. Like if it was like, where is it? Right here. You see how like it's behind the guy? So I think it would look a lot better if it was behind, but you know, now I gotta fix it up. Oh! Yeah! Do you see how much of a difference that is? So I just painted on, that's one layer compared to like 5, 6, 7, I don't know, something like that. But you see how clear the first one is compared to the other one, which I worked on. The white came out really good though, even for one layer. Like, I think it's a lot different because the white's not metallic. I don't know if that has to do with it, but after one layer, the white just came out really, really good. It's like nothing even happened. Look at that. You can definitely see it if you look closer though. Yeah, you see that line? It kind of looks like he has a scar though, which is kind of cool. My dragon's, he's a weathered man, you know, he's seasoned. But hey, it looks like nothing even happened. I gotta fix the white. The white's a lot harder to scrape off compared to the gold. And you can kind of see the leftovers of the white paint right there. It's kind of a little bit messy, but just don't look at it too close. But other than that, gotta slap a couple more layers on, do some more clouds, and we're almost there, baby. Hey. We gotta add the final touch. So let me see if I can do this right. I'll put it right here. And okay, I'm trying to add the last final touch, but how am I supposed to make fine lines when my brush looks like this? It looks like that one Muppet with the orange hair. If it would focus. If it would focus. If it would focus. If hello? Oh, I had it. Wait, I have to, like, do you guys see the end of that brush? How am I supposed to make fine lines with this Muppet on the edge of my brush? Like, let's run that back though. And, oh, that is the final touch. I added a little air bison. Just because, you know, I feel like I fuck with it. And also the clouds, like I feel like it was like a little bit empty here. So that completes the bottle. Let me do a little. I don't know what that music was to be. Y'all hear the music in the background too, so look at how it came out. Let me do a little bit closer. So we got our dragon. He's got his clouds. He's going through the mountains high in the sky. He's joined by his little bison. Look at him. And he's just, woo! Come on now. Now I just gotta add the little protection layer, like the coating, just so it doesn't scratch off or wear off. Because if there's any water that comes on here, it's definitely coming off. Oh, finally. I can't even lie, like, sometimes I would get pissed off from doing this because, like, painting the same thing over again just to get another layer on. I like painting 5 dragons, painting 5 mountains, painting 5 of these, like, definitely gets a little bit repetitive, kind of boring sometimes. So there were just nights where I was just like, damn, I do not want to do this, and I just wanted to play games instead. But finally, we did it. It's looking really good. I'm really happy with it came out. There's like you know, some of those areas where like only I would notice, and I would like only I would hate, and like I wish I would change. But at this point, you know, after doing this for a whole month, like I just don't want to do this anymore. To be real with you, but I'm glad it's finished. We just gotta get the last protective coating on though. Pet peeve when you're at a stop sign and you're waiting for the car to pass, but they actually turn onto the street that you're turning from, and they didn't want to use their turn signal. Like, you could have let me know and I could have gone earlier. Like, nobody wants to use their signals anymore? Come on. Communication is key. Ooh, let's go. I think this is the last one. It was like deep in there too. And this is the one I want. I think it's the gloss. Last one. Let's go. Fake Batman. Putting the polish on is very satisfying for some reason. I don't know why. Maybe it's just because like I'm done and now I just kind of have to seal it. You know, seal the deal. I put the first layer, but I only kind of put it around the painting. But I think I'm going to do the whole thing just because it kind of looks weird where like it's only shining near the thing and then the rest of the bottle is weird. It's like kind of flat. So I feel like it might look better if the whole thing is like consistent. But I gotta wait for this to dry. I gotta put some tape on here. But we're almost there. Look at how good. I think the polish made it look a little bit brighter. I don't know. I think it looks already, it just looks so good. Oh, honey. Some tape on this silver part because I put it down here for the paint. But if I'm gonna do the whole thing, like I don't want to get the polish onto this part. So I'm gonna get some tape on here just to protect it. You know what I mean? You know what I mean. You know what I mean. It's kind of hard to get it on top of here because it's like curved. I'm gonna try my best. This thing kind of smells like glue. Here, take a whiff. I'm an idiot. I completely forgot I bought a pack of brushes and they have bigger sizes. I've been using this one for the whole bottle. Oh my god, I just like working, I guess. I just like putting myself through it the most. Guys. After 4 weeks of doing this, 4 weeks of doing this every single day. I don't know why I'm saying weeks like it's a baby. After 30 days, after a whole month of doing this every single day, it is finally done. And I'm really happy with how it came out. Look at that. For the gloss, I didn't really know how many layers to put. I was just like, I don't know, 5, because that's how many layers it took for the gold. I think 5 is enough. I think that should protect it. I don't know if I have to reapply it. I don't know anything. But let me peel this stuff off. It's not really coming off. Because like the gloss kind of got on it. So I'm scared that if I peel this tape off, it'll take the gloss. I don't know. Hold on. One second. I'm having some technical difficulties. Maybe if I cut it, it'll come off easier. I don't have a knife, so I'm just going to do this. It's working. Let's go. Oh, I forgot I had a box cutter, but let me make sure it comes off separately. This is just the gloss. And then hopefully the tape. Ooh. There we go. Look at that. Woo! Look at that base. Look at that. Ooh. I think taking the tape off really just added so much to it. I don't know how people watch things and work at the same time. Like I was trying to paint this bottle and watch something, put on a show or something in the background, or like put some anime on. But every single time I did that, like I just kept getting distracted and just watching the thing instead of painting. I don't know why. I just have to look if I'm putting something on in the background. I can't multitask. So that definitely slowed me down a little bit. The only thing that actually worked when I was painting it is putting on music in the background or like a podcast. But if I put on a show or a YouTube video, like I just can't work with it in the background because something in me just makes me want to just watch it, and it just completely distracts me. But you can tell it actually took a bit because my hair grew out. It's a lot longer than it was in the beginning of the video. You can tell I'm not lying. This actually took a whole month. And let me tell you, the amount of pain that this put me through, like painting the same thing over and over again, having to put on another layer, like painting the dragon 5 times, the mountain 5 times, doing the coat 5 times, cloud, definitely gets boring. Definitely gets very repetitive. After a bit, I just did not want to do it. There's some nights where I was just like, oh, I just want to play video games. But I forced myself to push through. We finally did it. And I actually got sick in the middle of doing this. And whenever I get sick, I just have some crazy dreams. And there's a dream, I actually had a nightmare about this bottle. Like I just kept dreaming that there's just water on it. And if you get water on it before the coat, the paint just comes off real easy. And I was just like, oh my God, where's this water coming from? I have to restart my bottle.
I have to restart
oh my God, it was crazy. I put my blood, sweat, and tears into this. This red right here, actually my blood. My sweat and tears, the gold paint, the white clouds. Not for sale unless you offer me a very high amount. I don't know, maybe. I don't know. Let's negotiate. Maybe $1,000, 10 grand. This low key could be as much as things that were stolen in the Louvre. Take this instead. But look at that. Look at that. I think we gotta show it off in some other way. Alright, that is gonna be it. Again, really happy with how it came out. Looks really good. I took it out for like a week, did a little bit of test run, and it's holding up, so none of the paint's coming off, so look at us. Can't rush perfection. I barely use any paint. I don't know if you can see it, but probably like up to down here. So I still have this much paint left, and I don't know what to do with it because I probably paint once in a blue moon. But I got all my stuff here, my palette, just for 2 colors, my tissue. You can tell it's seen better days. My tissue to rub the pencil marks off. And then I had all of this stuff over here. This cardboard and everything, and I barely used it because I just sat on my desk and did everything. So yeah, I had this cup because I thought I was just gonna be like changing colors and everything. Haven't used it once. There's like hair and dust in here. Sharpies. Yeah, don't know. I just have Sharpies now, but I think that's gonna be it. I don't know. Again, name your price. I feel like that girl at school that paints the calculators. You know what I mean? That might be me in another life. But I think that's gonna be it. Thanks for watching. Let me see if I can do this right. Peace.